Hey, what is up, guys? It's Kevin back in with a quick new video showing you guys what I've been doing and what I've been working on. Now I'm gonna get to show you guys the Mitsubishi, and I'm sorry that I haven't put a video out in a week. I've been dealing with some issues with this car, and I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Now, if you guys remember back in April when I bought the car, I drove to Alabama to get the car. So, of course, I asked all the questions when you're gonna drive like 2.5 hours. It's like, does it run? You got clean title? Yes, 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 yes. So I get out there, check the car out. I'm like, cool. We come to an agreement on the price. I say, well, let me see the title. He said, okay, well, let me run in and get it. Comes back out about 10 minutes later. Hey, man, I can't find the title. And I'm like, shit, just a long ass drive for no reason. So I told him, I said, well, here's what we'll do. I'll pay you the money for the car minus $100. He said the title was in one of his storage rooms. He said he'd go get it on Monday. And I'll pay you the money for the car minus $100. You can send me the title when you get it. And then I'll wire you the other $100. Okay, fine. Everything is good. Monday rolls around. I didn't say anything because I don't like pressuring people. Tuesday rolls around. Wednesday rolls around. So finally on Wednesday I said, hey, dude, did you get a chance to go over to the storage to get the title? He was like, yeah, I went and looked, but it wasn't there, so I'm going to have to go down to the DMV and get a replacement title. I'm like, okay, fine. When can you do that? He said, well, I'm about to leave out of town for work, but I'll be back on next Monday, so I'll do it then. So next Monday rolls around. Don't hear anything. Next Tuesday rolls around. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The next Monday, I text him again. I said, hey, dude, did you get a chance to go down and what's going on with the title? He was like, yeah, I went down and they said it's going to be 30 days. So we're already like 3 weeks into it. So he said, yeah, I went and got it. Said it's going to be 30 days. So I'm like, okay, cool. At least I know what's going on. 30 days rolls around. 45 days rolls around. I finally, at the 45-day mark, I message him, and I'm getting fucking aggravated at this point because at least let me know what the fuck's going on. I said, hey, dude, the title ever come in? He was like, well, I've been out of town at work. I'll be back home in a couple days and I'll check and see if it's there. A couple days rolls around. I give him 5 days. He said a couple days. 5 days I hit him up, and at this point I'm just fucking pissed off. And I told him, I said, look, dude, if you're not going to send me the title, I'll load the car back up. I'll take the car back to you. You can pay me back what I gave you plus all the money that I put in the car, right? And I didn't hear anything back from him. The next day he sent me a message, and he was like, and this was on the 3rd of July, so this is like, almost 3 weeks ago. And he's got this fucking attitude, and he was like, well, I just wanted to let you know that I sent the title off this morning, and I'd appreciate if you don't contact me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I bought a car from you. You said you would get the title. It's been 3 months, over 3 months, and you're getting snappy at me because I'm asking about it? You can go fuck yourself. So I was like, okay, I haven't talked to him since then. It's been 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and today's the 19th, and I still haven't got the title in. There's no way in hell if he sent it on the 3rd and it's just one state away that it's not here yet. So I've been dealing with this thing. I had to take it down to the police department and get them to run the VIN to make sure it's not stolen. I had to do a bunch of stuff at the DMV to make sure there was no liens on it, that it wasn't entitled upon. And the thing that I don't understand about this dude is the car is in his name. It's in his name. There's no title upon, there's no lien, so I don't know what the fuck this dude's deal is. He could have just went down there, got it, got the title, send it to me, and I could send the other $100. But right now I'm going through the process of just getting a bonded title on it, which is actually not that hard to do, and it's going to cost me like $140, which, that ain't bad. So that's one reason, like the first video I made of the Miata, I told you guys this is my project car. I'm going to wind up, putting a turbo on it and building the motor and doing this and doing that. But I've been holding off on it because I hadn't had the title in my hand. Now I do have the registration where he registered it. The VIN is good. Like I said, no liens. It's not stolen. Nothing is going on. I'm just waiting to get the title. So, I just hate people that bullshit like that because, be a person of your word. And that's the reason I told him I'll pay you everything but $100, thinking, well, okay, he knows another $100 is coming in, so let's get it in gear and let's just get it over with. But some people are just fucking bullshitters. But anyway, yeah, that's the story behind the Miata. And I've been doing that this week, and that's the reason it took me so long to make this video of the Mitsubishi. So let me show you guys how the Mitsubishi came out. Now, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this thing. I cleaned it up more or less, cleaned the interior up. As you remember, the interior was probably the worst part about it. Now the interior actually looks presentable. Front driver's seat is still, you know, dirty there, but overall, considering how it looked before, it looks pretty damn good. Now, the issue with it was that little metal shield that was bent. I took the crank pulley off of it, took the tom belt off of it, and got that little shield, put it on the ground, just hit it with a hammer, straightened it out as good as I could, put it back on. This thing fired right up. The only thing that I actually had to do to this car was put the a new serpentine belt, which I didn't know, but at AutoZone they have rewards, and I had like $40 in rewards, and you can basically use it like a debit card. So I didn't spend anything on it. This vehicle right here, it's $200 out the door. It's it runs and drives great now. The only thing is the AC needs to be charged. It looks like everything else works, but look. Oh yeah, I did have to put a battery in. That cost me $50. But as you can see, it doesn't overheat. It's got 161,000 miles on it. It does need a rear wheel bearing on this side, but I'm not going to fix it. I've already got somebody that's going to come out and get it today. They don't care about the little rust spots because they're from New York and they're kind of used to that. Other than the AC and the wheel bearing, this thing drives incredible. It shifts great. Idle's fun. No check engine lights. No any other lights are on the dash. Nothing like that. So, I mean, you know, for what I spent on this truck, you really can't beat it. And you can see the carpet here. Yeah, everything came out relatively good. The radio works. Everything else works. The heat works. And you can see here, the seats actually came out way better than I thought they would. But still not perfect, but for $200 plus $50, you know, for a battery, $250, you really can't beat something like this, especially with 161,000 miles. But I did see the poll, and I did see that the majority of you guys want to see in-depth, just mechanic work to learn how to fix on stuff and get a little bit more of that. So I am going to transition to that. I was trying to figure out what direction I wanted to take this channel, because right now it's fun, but it's really kind of random what I'm doing. So I'm going to do more like top 5 list of cars and stuff like that, more in-depth mechanic stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, sorry guys, if I wasn't working so hard on getting the Miata's title, I would have made this video a lot sooner. But like I said, I've just been busy. But alright, that's it guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to you later.